Out to Warnock. Max Power gets it back to Byrne. Got a bit lucky there. It's not a good ball. And now Mkhitaryan gets behind Byrne. Mkhitaryan, lovely ball across. Memphis!
Why didn't he play with his left foot, Stuart? He plays with his left foot, it's a tap into the net. He thinks he was pushed. Yeah, he thinks he was pushed, but was he pushed? This is a great ball, Stuart. Hit that with your left foot, and that's oh, he was pushed, wasn't he? He was pushed. What's the full-back's left hand, Stuart? Take that. Is it the full-back?
A lovely ball in from Henrik Mkhitaryan. He just thought it was going to be a tap-in, and just Daniels with a bit of a shove, but...
Well, he's got a bit of pace, Stuart.
Free kick then, Wigan. Oh, took it short to Jacobs. Jacobs tricks his way into the box as well. Jacobs pulls it across goal. Too much on that. He blasted it across, really. Maybe if he'd kept his head a little better, there were other options.
Yeah, played a nicer ball into the box. He's got people coming in from very wide on the right-hand side. Not going to catch it with the pace of this. The lad coming in far on the right-hand side, but the pace is too much for him. A gentler ball, then he might have had a chance.
He comes forward and saying to Fosu Mensah, get down the line. Inside to Lingard. Across to Shaw again. All it needs is the goal here for United.
Yeah.
Memphis has a go.
Ooh, good effort, Stuart, but just a little bit wide. Why not?
Well, he did score 7 times last season. Started the season very well. He started the first 8 league games of the campaign, but only 8 of the final 30. He really did fall out of favour, and of course, so disappointing for him that he was left out of the FA Cup final squad.
What happens in the next few weeks? And I'm still thinking of that 4th player. Lingard.
Herrera back to Lingard, who continues his run. 3 to aim at in the centre, all the way through to Memphis.
It's an awkward one to play first time, Stuart. It's coming at great pace to him.
Well, it was Mkhitaryan at the far post, and somebody with his technique probably be slightly disappointed.
Yeah, but it's coming at great pace, Stuart. It's awkward that. Might have been unsighted for a split second by the defender.
Well, it was a good move. It was pulled across. Mkhitaryan lost his marker at the far post and put it over the top. It was a decent chance for the Army.
He'll be disappointed.
And it was all going so well for Wigan when Hernan Crespo scored right at the very end, right in stoppage time, to give Chelsea victory here on their way to the title. Jääskeläinen, oh, he's given it away. What a terrible mistake. And, well, that's 1-0. And the first goal of the Jose Mourinho era comes after an awful mistake by Jääskeläinen, and Will Keane couldn't miss, and he didn't miss. Played in by Mata, and United lead 1-0.
Oh, the edge in the goalkeeper, such an experienced goalkeeper as well, Stuart. Such a terrific goalkeeper. Oh, how casual is that, Stuart? How casual is that? Well, that's terrific. Unselfish, wasn't it? From Mata. Unselfish. He might have took the goal on himself, but no, it's easier. That's the right thing to do, and he's done it.
Jääskeläinen won't want to see this again, but we're going to show it over and over again.
Oh, dear me.
Will Keane, who did have a short loan spell here a couple of years ago, wasn't very happy for him, in fairness. He spots Herrera. He's got Valencia up with him. The linesman's given that handball.
Is he giving a handball, or is he giving a corner?
He saw the handball and was given it. It was an appeal from Valencia.
Good job it wasn't in the box, Stuart.
Oh dear, that's... yeah,
it's just
that was clear, wasn't it? Right on the edge. That was a close run thing, to say the least. Non-stop support from the 7,000 or so United fans who've made it here. Wigan have got everyone back. Pretty busy in there. Can United get a second? Mata. Young plays it low. Herrera's shot.
Oh.
And then blasted in. Magnificent magnificently. What a strike from Pereira. Couldn't have struck that any better. On the turn, he thrashed it into the top corner, 2-0.
Well, it was a free kick from the training ground, but he got the break as well, didn't he? Here's the free kick. Comes off the defender. Oh, he doesn't half hit that well, doesn't he? Doesn't half hit that well. Got the little breakfast coming back off the defender, but my God, did he hit that? Not going to stop that from there.
Talented player, the young Brazilian, who can strike a dead ball. You might remember he scored a free kick on his full debut against Ipswich in the League Cup last year. Well, what about that for a strike?
Oh, he couldn't have struck that better, could he? I'm from Brazil, it's easy for us.